Thank you. I am young drunk.
Hey, wait. Hey, what's up, everybody? The Eskwilax Hour, number 116. I'm your host, Efrain Martinez. The Eskwilax Hour will bring you art, light painting, local issues, local news, getting creative minds. Shout outs to Yeska. They couldn't be here today, but I'll probably see them tomorrow or later on. Angel and Josie and Fifi. All right, they were here a couple weeks before. So yeah, today we're gonna have some light painting, and we're gonna interview Edweedo, Dorito. So you wanna come on, man, and say what's up to our online audience?
What up?
They're watching from home or from
What you laughing at?
from the office. But yeah, man, thanks for coming through. As you mentioned it, you know, getting over here is not that simple.
Oh yeah, it's traffic,
It's just-
smog.
You gotta go across. Yeah, especially the smog. Try not to die in it on the way here. But yeah, let's take a seat while this thing is charging. I don't think it's gonna work, but
That's
whatever.
All right.
And yeah, oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it. Edweedo, right? I'm saying it right?
Yeah.
He's part of Crew Native,
Oh yeah, crew native.
and Crew Native is in the house today. ¿Cómo se llama? Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
Brian. He's not here right now, but you know,
Yeah, he was like here like what 3 weeks ago.
yeah, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, he told me about it. I'm like, oh shit, that sounds pretty dope.
Yeah, he told me, he's all like, oh, you should bring on Edweedo Dorito.
Oh.
But I had gotten to it, and since I'm always getting these like mails and like DMs, just different artists with different questions,
Right.
either like trying to come on or trying to. Right now, the thing is like people want me to go to their gallery or their exhibit and like,
Okay.
just kind of go check out what's going
Check out
on.
their stuff. Yeah, I saw your stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, I
Just
try to
taking pictures.
post because people have been asking me too to do more like post flyers about
Right.
like the events coming up. I mean, I just try to keep up, but thanks for being with us again.
Thank you for having me, man. That's
And
dope.
yeah, man, how did you know that you want to do art or
Damn, art. I mean, a lot of people motivated me growing up, but I really didn't look at it as something I'll do for the rest of my life. So, like after high school is when it hit me. Really, just like any form of art, like visual or performance. But of course, my parents, my grandfather's a painter.
Oh, he's a painter.
Yeah, he's a painter.
You do
and-
oil.
Yeah, he works with oil. He still paints. And let's see, he's a carpenter as well. And I have musicians in the family, so
Nice.
like both here and over there in Guatemala or Peru.
That's where your family
Yeah,
originates.
yeah. Mom from Guatemala and my father from Peru.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, those places are nice, man. But
You ever visit?
yeah, I haven't been there in a long time. Probably like 6 years ago.
6.
Yeah, but they have art too there, and it's like all over, everywhere. Like my father, his family cooks. They're cooks and they're musicians.
Yeah, that's
And-
like that's what I like to tell people too. Like, you can notice it when it runs in your family because
Yeah.
somebody's always like good with their hands. They're good with like
Yeah, fine
just
motor
creative.
skills.
Yeah,
definitely.
creative mind. It's Nolan. Yeah, and like right now, what type of art are you more leaning towards at this point in time?
What I do is mainly sketch them out.
Yeah.
Like this one, I sketched this one out.
You want to
And
tell us a
then-
little bit about the design?
LAHC, Los Angeles hardcore,
Okay.
like punk rock, because that's the kind of music we play with MK77. And
Is that Brian from
yeah,
Benzin,
yeah, we
right?
play.
Yeah. I remember him mentioning that.
He's the front man. I'm the guitarist,
Cool.
and the other two, yeah, they're dope. One of them is a photographer, and the other one's a session drummer. He plays for like a couple other
We
bands.
need you guys to come on one of the shows and like,
I'm
listen
down.
to
Oh
it.
yeah, definitely.
yeah, because we have that in Dronebox, you know, itself. There's a lot of musicians come through here,
Right.
bands. On my show, the Eskwilax Hour, we had the closest thing we got is somebody with an accordion. This one dude,
That's cool.
Vicente, I think, like back, and he was playing. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy how
during the show, he was just playing tunes. But yeah, like I was asking, so right now you're more dabbling in like oil painting, because I seen that you.
Yeah, I do oil painting. I have a few paintings that I gave away and sold, but I don't really focus a lot. I'm actually stocking up on designs for paintings or for shirts, but let's see, oil painting. My grandfather got me into that, but drawing was my family, my mother. She used to
Yeah?
draw for me. Yeah, it was
Like-
funny because she got tired of drawing for me. It was one thing I asked her to draw Garfield, and then she's like, she gets a book, photo scans it, and gives me the copy. And he's like, there.
Like,
She's like, now it's your turn to draw. I'm like, okay, all right.
What'd you do? Did you trace it afterwards? or
I used to
just-
trace a lot,
Yeah.
dude. Back in middle school, then then I just slowly learned designs and stuff like that.
Did you study it? Like, did you go to like after high school?
Yeah, I went to SMC and West LA. SMC, I learned a lot in.
Like fine art? You took fine
Yeah,
art?
I took oil painting.
Oh.
Taught me how to set up a canvas, mix colors better.
Yeah.
So I already learned how to do oil painting.
You had an
and then-
idea.
Yeah. So it was really fun, that one, especially going to the gallery, Getty Villa.
Is that
No,
the
not
one
the
on
villa.
top of the
Yeah,
hill?
The 405, by the
Yeah.
405. Yeah, that's the Getty Center.
Getty Center, yeah,
Yeah.
with a big Japanese garden.
Yeah, that,
right?
and on the top floor is just all the oils, dude. It's
Yeah.
insane. So-
I remember going there when I was like, 12, but I haven't set foot in there since.
It's free, if anything. That's it's just show up.
Some good info. There you guys go. There you go, guys. It's,
You want to see a Van Gogh?
Yeah.
Go over there.
Get inspired. And as an artist, what's your experience so far? Like, how long you been doing it for? Since forever, since you were like.
Yeah, since I was like, I would say 5. My mom kept all the drawings.
yeah.
You know how they have like a little box of all your shit. Yeah, but taking it more serious was like 2012 when I got into SMC.
2012.
Yeah, 3 years after high school. I did always draw or doodle or write. But yeah, that and music were the 2 things that
You were
I
always-
focused most
Like,
on.
you were always they went together. Just
Yeah.
The music and the.
And my family member always tells me like if you're gonna be a musician, you better start on your sketches because you gotta have designs for whatever you're gonna do with your
Yeah.
band because you can't make money off of CDs anymore. Everyone
true.
streams it, so you gotta sell your
Yeah.
stuff. You gotta design, present it, like do prototypes.
Yeah, like, because that's the image you sent me on the
Yeah,
digitally.
yeah.
And I just saw that you had it on.
Yeah, that one's fun. I have a few more designs. Like this is the one I did a marathon with. So
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the LA marathon. And then I had one for my friend, a fish with the eyes pointing up.
Yeah, I think you sent it to us.
Yeah, I
right?
just
It
sent it
should
to
be
you
in
guys.
there. I think they're gonna flip through it soon. Just that, like I said, this thing is kind of not
Yeah, it's cool.
trying to work with us right now. I mean, so I guess I could say that your grandfather, you said, you like
Yeah.
inspiration to, or just your whole family.
It was my grandfather mainly because whenever he visited, he always drew for me.
Yeah.
And one painting I fell in love with was a sad clown. And I always asked for it. I'm like, I want that one. then we took it from him. we dropped like $200 on the table and just dipped.
This is mine. Is
He's-
it the one you sent me or
No,
those are yours?
Yeah, those are mine. Like replicas, like the ones
Yeah.
I copied, kind of.
From his?
Yeah. The happy face one is the one I like, and then the sad one was the one I just. It was. I don't know if you know about clowns. Emmett Kelly is an old school clown, like from the 50s or in the 40s. Yeah, he just always plays a sad clown, like a mime. Basically, he never talks, and.
I don't know if you saw, but we had a clown here like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw him juggling.
He
and
was
I-
explaining that. He was like, there's 3 different makeups. There's like the bum clown, the sad clown, and like the scary clown.
Yeah, yeah. I love clowns too, man. It's
Yeah.
just of course, those paintings when I was a kid, I always liked it, and then every time I saw a clown, I'm like, oh shit, look.
Well, yeah, they're kind of a symbol of like, parties and just
Yeah,
kinda,
just not taking things too serious.
Yeah.
That's
like when you're young, that's what they bring to you. Like, hey, here's a clown.
Yeah, it's. I used to dress up as a clown and
Oh, yeah?
scare people, you know.
Oh, scare people.
Yeah. This is like during high school. We used to have this like bootleg clown. I put it on, jumped into the recycling bin, and put a recycling bin in an awkward place where people pass by, and then
There was no YouTube back then, right?
there was, but we didn't record it. It was in high school, so that's like what, 10? YouTube was like 2002, 2000.
Yeah, but it was like still
It was
in
still, yeah.
infancy. No, I'm just saying because like I've seen videos where they pop out of the dumpster and just
They
like,
get
decked in
they
the
get
face.
decked now. Yeah. Back then we used to never get punched, but now they
Yeah,
do.
now everybody knows what's up. So. Usually
hate
it's like a
clowns.
prank involved, so they're ready for punch in the head. But
Depends where you're at too,
yeah.
or who you do it to.
So clowns, ththat's an interesting subject to paint because a lot of
Yeah.
people are actually, they're like afraid of them. So, like especially right now that one movie's coming out or came out,
It, yeah,
so
that
that
was,
makes all the clowns look like evil, some kind of evil force behind it when it's just a person.
yeah. Well, there's like a huge story behind it because fear is like supposedly genetic.
Yeah.
So back then there was this like a murder kid clown, like kidnapped kids and then just kill them. And so people was like, oh, now clowns can't be trusted and all this stuff. So, and they keep on continuing it till now,
Yeah, and then like, but whereas you're like, that's the part like the paintings that you like to paint, the clowns.
The regular clowns, not the
Yeah, not the
Yeah.
scary looking ones. Because I saw a couple of the ones you sent, and
There's a couple creepy ones that I've done too. Yeah, I just like the design, different facial expressions they have. Like the guy said, there's sad clowns, there's bum, there's
yeah,
like all
I
these
forgot the
different
terms you were saying. But
Yeah, they're all the different images you see, and you could play with it, and that's the whole point of it. Like, I could walk around like this, just paint my face, like have a few
happy
things in my
face.
pockets. Yeah.
but in reality, it's like a mask.
Yeah, it's a mask. Yeah, I enjoy painting on my face and doing special effects. I've done that before.
Yeah. I don't know. We gotta wait till the images start flipping around. But yeah, the one you sent was like a gash on the neck.
It was the Punisher.
Yeah.
The comic book. Yeah, so that one is like influenced by that. Was the Punisher? I think last year. No, 2 years ago.
Was it the newest one?
I had a shirt. I just like made my own cosplay of it for Halloween.
No, because they have like the old version of it, and then they have the new one. The new one's like more tactical, more SWAT.
Yeah, I like the one in 2003, the one that got terrible ratings.
Oh, is it John Travolta?
Yeah, with John Travolta.
Yeah.
I really liked that one as a kid. And then the new one was pretty cool too, but definitely the comic books you see, just insane.
So you get a lot of influence from different
Different things, different mediums,
places.
different, because I listen, like with music too, I listen to everything. Anything that's presented to me, or if I never heard, I like something about it.
And what about so do you design a lot of the bands?
No, I help. If anything, Brian does come up with a lot of things. We give out ideas like,
Just kind of
like different sketches, and it comes out better than it's supposed to, and we just take a picture and then we edit it. Or let's see, this one cool one that we did. I don't think I sent you guys a pic. Oh shit, it's my fish.
I think, yeah, they started scrolling to it like the fish. Right?
Yeah.
Is it fish? Yeah.
Yeah. So we found a TV that people just drop off those old school boxes.
Yeah.
We took it. We got we mixed styrofoam and gasoline.
Oh shit.
We mixed it and made this like kind of weird paste, and we pasted it onto the TV and put MK77 as a written.
Yeah.
Then we lit that shit up, and then turned on the TV, and then we took a picture and started designing it. It was cool. I couldn't find that picture, but
You sent me something like looked like that, but I didn't know if it was
Yeah.
like it looked like a TV and it had like flames on it.
okay, yeah, probably that one.
But I don't know if it was a photo or a design of it.
The photo into the design.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do a lot of editing with that.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, that's fun. We just find random things to do.
Yeah, that's
Always.
what we work around here too. Like the Eskwilax hour. That's why I say like creative minds come together out here. Like sometimes
That's cool.
we've done like photo shoots and we've done like oil painting, acrylic, watercolor. Just like one time it was just me and the board and I was doing like a Sharpie drawing like for 2 hours, just taking like ideas from Facebook.
Oh, sick.
People were like, draw this, draw that, and I'm just like adding to it. It was like a big sketch.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
So yeah, I know where you guys are coming from. Just kind of get creative, because
Got hit all angles, man. You never know what might work.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, definitely with a good message, of course. Yeah.
and like where are you gonna like? What's the next step to your art? Like these next years, I could say.
Damn. Let's see. Definitely those shirts. I really want to print them out, stickers, and just see what people would like, or if I usually hand out business cards, and I would give it as incentive, see if they like it, or to put them towards that more the creative side,
Yeah.
the things that we do for the community. So definitely helping out the community.
Are you guys working on a project right now? Or like,
Yeah, we're looking for a place to so we could have artists and performers, and of course we would want to make food too, because that's a form of art.
Yeah,
all these different things.
culinary.
Yeah, dude, culinary is just it's amazing.
do you cook?
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
definitely.
What kind of food?
What my parents taught me, so Peruvian.
Peruvian?
Yeah.
Ceviche,
Oh man.
right?
Yeah, that's my favorite
like
one.
The one
That's
I've
the-
known. Yeah.
Yeah, my uncle taught me that one. I learned two different types of ways the Peruvians do it. There's one that my uncle he uses the blender. My dad chops it up like finely, and then just
Nice.
does it all different.
Making me hungry, dog.
Yeah,
There's music, visual art, culinary. You're doing it,
we have to, man.
Yeah.
We have to.
all forms of it.
Yeah. What's missing,
You said performance. Oh, was that the band?
Yeah, that, and we used to be, like I mentioned earlier when off camera, we used to do like jackass shit back in the day, and it was just see how far we can go with the nastiest things we've done. It's like a double dare,
Yeah, when you're young, man, you're more like, you fall down, get back up right away.
Yeah, quick.
So you don't think about shit like that. You're like, hey, I'm gonna hop that fence and see how far I could fly off of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you ever skated.
Yeah,
Because
same.
that's part of it. That's what I used to. You just skate and like jump off of things. You didn't think twice. You're like, I'm gonna see if I can do this.
Yeah, the adrenaline hits when you're just, let's say the stairs, you're just, oh, that's nothing. Boom, get back up and do it
Yeah.
again. Roll an ankle, you're like, fuck. Come back next day, next 2 days, try it again. Oh, man.
And I believe all those experiences, they come together into you as a person, and then you're like, when it comes to painting, it's like that.
Yeah,
It's like
definitely.
you just go at it, and then if you screw up, you're like, all right, I'm just gonna keep on
Continue.
painting,
Yeah.
just making it better.
Yeah, with oil, it's just like blending it all together. That's
Do you have a sketch for?
nah, I'm
what
gonna
to
go
do
point
today?
blank.
Okay, so yeah, the
Hello, nurse.
slideshows, they're it's been going as we speak.
Okay, cool.
So we're gonna try to go through all of them.
Okay, sick.
You have two of these, right? You have this one chick, and then you had another one.
Yeah.
sketch that you sent.
Yeah, that one. Those two.
Yeah. So the other one. I tried to put them together so it's like it flows.
Yeah.
Like these were like illustration, cartoon,
Yeah, those are
like erotic, no?
yeah, over exaggerated like female bodies.
Yeah.
You know? Like what they do in the cartoons. Like this one was it? I think Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, Jessica Rabbit
Yeah.
from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, that was a funny movie growing up. Like I didn't understand when I was a kid, but when I watched it again.
All the messages.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's
it's
a lot of it
hilarious.
in there. If you guys haven't seen it, watch it and pay attention. There's a lot of double like
Oh, that's the one Brian and I did.
MK.
Well, Brian, the original one was just tape. It was a video,
Yeah.
and he took he video recorded, so I screenshotted it on his profile, and then I did some I tweaked it out and I sent it back to him. I'm pretty sure he did some stuff to it, but that'll be a cool logo for a shirt. I already have the PSG file, I think I don't know, I don't know, some files just to make shirts out of. Yeah, that's why I did this
PNG?
one. Yeah, PNG, right?
I think that was
Yeah, I
called.
think.
There's your
Yeah, that's similar to this one. I want to get.
Oh
that's
this one has the Molotov.
Yeah.
The other one the bats with
Yeah.
nails in it.
Huh? With nails, yeah.
A couple of the flyers that you sent.
Yeah, see, those are cool. Brian actually designed those.
Was that a past event or upcoming? The flyer?
It was a flyer for one of the masquerade that
Oh, the
we
past
threw.
one. Good.
Yeah, that one was in January, I believe.
Cool.
It was cool. It was a cool experience, especially having those blank walls. We had like blank panels where people could paint, and we provided like spray paint, markers.
Oh
acrylic
yeah,
paint.
that's dope. That's always dope.
Yeah, and like, cause if we can do it, so the people that's showing
And then
up,
at
they
the
can
end,
do
you
it.
also have a masterpiece.
Yeah,
That's with
exactly. It's insane, dude.
everybody's expression in it.
Yeah. Oh, that one.
That one is
A cupcake.
a monster cupcake.
Yeah, monster cupcake. Just random tattoo designs that I had.
Oh, they're tats.
Yeah, I mean, not yet. Like, but yeah, those
Do
are
you
just.
have tattoos?
Hmm?
Do you have tattoos?
Not my own, but I mean, I have like other designs. I have a goldfish right here,
Nice.
broken skateboard on the back of my neck, and the anarchy sign on my left shoulder. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's the one we made that one into a shirt too. That one. My friend ran in that in the marathon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's just running with that. It was cool.
Was this year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a puppet. Resistance. Yeah. That's how I felt. I felt like before getting back into painting or drawing or any form of art, there's something holding me back. It's just like, just going to work, some kind of like shitty job. And
Something you don't enjoy.
yeah, and then you go home and you either just fall asleep, and wake up next day, go back to work. I was just like, fuck that.
Get into
One day. So now you just find the schedule that you want, and just now I'm doing this.
Well, you gotta try it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a short life, so we're here. This is borrowed time, so we're just gonna. You don't want to be later on. You'll be like, man, I should have done that.
I should, yeah, exactly.
Rather than be like, I did it, it worked, or it didn't work, but I did it.
I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the same with the marathon. I was just like, I told my friend, like, let's run the marathon. This was last year, over a year
Yeah,
ago.
that's me every year.
And I'm like, let's run. And at that time, I was just walking to like go hiking and then come back.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, hey, dude, you know what? Let's run the marathon. Let's start training. But man, I was just partying still until I got closer to the date.
Where you started actually training?
Yeah, like somewhat training. It's like running 6 miles a week. And like
Damn.
one day out of the week, I run 6 miles, and then it's
How
like,
many
okay.
hours is that?
Hour 6 miles. When I did it was like an hour 15, an hour 20.
How long is the marathon?
Fuck, like, it's 26 miles.
Damn.
26 miles.
How long did you to complete it?
Like about 4,
Yeah.
4:20.
Fuck that.
4.
Probably quit halfway. Well, yeah. I mean, I think part of it is just finishing, no? Just like
Yeah,
your own
it's finishing.
personal.
You gotta finish strong. That's what they kept on saying. Finish strong. Finish strong. Like all the people, it was crazy, dude. Like the energy you get while you're running. There's people that go out of their way from their life to support you and just like you gotta keep on running, man. They make posters and like touch here if you wanna to recharge. And I'm just like fuck it, boom. I just continue running.
Right.
But yeah, it's just insane.
Maybe next year you'll be on the side with like a dope poster, like.
Yeah.
You know.
I'll be holding something like, hey, press here for more.
Crew native, you know. Crew native high five. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah, man. I gotta do something. This year it was just like, I gotta accomplish a lot of things. I also help people. You know, I love doing all that stuff. I used to be an art instructor for kids in like a store, and dude, it's insane with the kids. You know, I kind of influence creativity. I'm like, you don't have to do it the way the store shows it. You gotta do it the way you want to do it.
Express yourself.
Yeah, and you know, the kids were just like going crazy with the glitter, doing all this stuff, and fuck, man, they came out with like creative stuff.
And the good thing is, I mean, there were kids that wanted to be there, no?
Yeah, exactly.
To do art or make art, you know, not everybody's like, I'm gonna sit down and make some art.
I'm like,
some kids are like, nah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, most of them were like, how does this look? I'm like, it looks awesome. And just others just like, I don't like the way it looks. I'm like, but I like the color and what you did right here. And then they just continue.
Just positive feedback.
Yeah, hell yeah, always. For kids, they're very sensitive and they remember.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's like being on, you know, a little bit older now. You see that
yeah, definitely.
Kids are like really, you know,
they're insane, smart.
Yeah, it's a whole different world. So, like, I guess that's how teachers feel like the ones that do it like a whole year, like what, 4 years of high school that they go through it with them kids. How long did you do it for?
That like 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, it was at a store. It wasn't like really
but you
every
know,
weekend.
It's similar.
Yeah, similar. Yeah, because the most I had was like what, 70 something kids.
How
Not
many?
70 something. Like throughout the day.
Yeah.
So you're looking at a table full of like 15 kids, 20 kids.
Yeah, you see.
Like basically a classroom.
Yeah, that's what the teachers, you know. I have a friend. She's I think right now high school. Yeah, you know. She's like, it's 30 kids, different.
I remember that.
What do you call it? Like different periods. You know?
Yeah.
And then you just kind of try to do your best because it's just a lot of them.
Yeah, in high school, I remember the budget cuts.
Yeah.
And how fucked up it was. They were taking out new teachers that were good and keeping the old teachers that sucked. I'm like, what are you doing? And then once they took them out, they put more kids into classrooms. This is public school. And
I went to public school.
And fucking, it gets out of control because you're mixing.
Yeah, I remember the kids that they were bringing in, and they were just like, "We're gonna fuck all this up."
Yeah.
And then I remember that, like all the other kids, you were just like, "Damn, where did they get these kids from?" But it wasn't that. It was just the whole environment they were used to, like whatever school they were going before.
Right.
That was acceptable. So you know, it was part of that school too. Like, like not being able to tell them, "Hey, you can't do that." Or most of them, you know, some of them probably just gave up on the kids, which is fucked up.
It's super fucked up, like neglect.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're not listening, so you just go in the back and just.
Yeah, but
show.
I mean, I had good teachers too. There was teachers that, you know, encouraged me to.
Inspirational.
Not necessarily just like make art, just be like, hey, be positive, do positive things.
Yeah.
Don't go all negative. Because I mean, there's always like that in high school. Being Hispanic, there's always like the gangs and stuff. They're always like, join us. You know?
Join us, yeah.
Hang out with us.
That.
Do this fun stuff with us. But nah. But you want to tell us a little bit what's on the monitor?
That one, it's a jukebox.
Oh, a jukebox.
Yeah, it's it's morphed. That's a tattoo idea that I want. Yeah, I just love music, any form of music. I like the old school feeling. I grew up with rockabilly, like 50s rockabilly. My parents, salsa, merengue, all that.
Salsa, merengue.
You know, just like random old stuff. And the merengue wasn't that old.
Rigo Tabar.
Huh?
Rigo Tobar, you ever heard that guy?
Probably if you put the song. My parents. The road trips, dude. It was just like annoying. The road trips with my family was just annoying because it's the same CD playing over and over again.
But now you remember that stuff. And
you gotta
like
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Salsa is amazing, dude. so many instruments in one band, and they have solos too. And then the front person dances while he's singing. It's crazy. It's a great performance, I believe. Same, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some old school videos like on YouTube.
Mark Anthony with his long puffy hair.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. What about this one right here in the
that was a recent one. I did a clown. I have like 3 versions of this one. This is the last version that I have. It was just 1 o'clock drawing, 1 a.m. drawing.
1 a.m.
Yeah, be creative. I'm like, all right, cool. I drew a head, then that led to the whole like Mortal Kombat thing. You know, when they ripped off his head and then the spine.
I forget what it's called.
Fatality.
Yeah, fatality. He's like blah.
Yeah, so I did it as the clown would have a balloon head, so it's a balloon, and the string is the spine.
Yeah.
And then at that, add the horn on the side, the blood at the bottom, and the magic trick. Ta-da! Yeah.
Creative, definitely. You see, you guys go to the next one.
That's the one right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a character, Beach Rat. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you how. I'll tell you a story about him too. I found him actually. Here.
Oh. Beach Rat.
Beach
Rat, everybody. Beach Rat.
So yeah, that one. Back in high school, I didn't draw it in high school, but let's see. I was in the theaters, and you know those claws that you put in like 2 quarters, and so I found one of those, and I'm like, oh shit, Beach Rat. Told my friends later. I'm like, oh shit, there's a Beach Rat there. We didn't end up going back, so they're like, oh, there's nothing there. So later, after high school, I went to a different theater, and they had it again. So Brian was there with me at the time, so he ended up getting it for $1. He just throws it at me, boom, and then I started drawing.
So how long have you had Beach Rat for?
That was like after high school, 2011, 2012, 11 I think.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that one's just the randomest thing I could draw or get inspired by.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just inspiration. You can pretty much, because you can find it anywhere.
Yeah. Definitely. Like I grew up with cartoons. My parents put on the cassette, and you see
like the old Disney movies.
Yeah, Donald Duck, Mickey and Goofy being firefighters. Just like how ridiculous it is. Like now, looking at it now, you see all these like messages and all these funny things that you never caught or understood as a kid. It was just colors.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people go more deep into it, where there's like more like political and just deeper issues,
definitely.
deeper messages in it. But when you're young, you're just like watching it. You think about that stuff.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, for cartoons, I was very inspired by cartoons, like most of it.
This is the. You have a title for this? The clown?
Nah, Smokey. Like, I don't know.
Smokey the Clown.
That one I gave to my cousin.
Yeah.
In Sherman Oaks.
Is that oil?
That was oil.
That was dope, man.
Yeah, people say it looks
How big
like,
is it?
Oh, fuck. Half of this, probably. Let's see.
2 by.
Look at that. How much? Probably. Yeah. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, I had an artist friend. He was really into clowns.
Dude, I love,
I remember he borrowed a book. Like, he's like, let me borrow this book. And I was telling them that people bring over books to the coffee shop. And he was like, oh, let me borrow this book. It was like a circus book.
Okay.
And I think he took it and hasn't returned it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a few too. Like,
it was from like the 20s.
The book?
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
it's like
from,
picture
like,
book?
Yeah, it was
That's
dope.
amazing.
It was like the old books. Like, it had that old book smell. And it was just like random like circus, stuff. And there was like a whole section of clowns.
Yeah, there's this oil painter. His name is Red Skelton. Red Skelton, and he only does clowns. That's the most recent clown one that I've done.
Is that
was
Smokey?
Yeah,
Is that Little Smokey?
That's Little Smokey with the big ass shoes. He actually decided to quit smoking that day when I finished painting him.
Fuck.
That one was a learning process. That took like a year,
Oh yeah.
on and off, a year or two, no, a year. I was painting with my friend Matt. His family's from Poland.
Polish.
Yeah, he's Polish. His father's a carpenter. And we took a oil painting class. I didn't know he was in my class, but I knew him since high school. So I go in and I'm like, oh shit, what the hell? Made me want to stay more in class because, you know, the homies there. And you were just like giving tips, advice to each other. And then after those classes, he used to invite me to his house. I never went. Next 2 years, I haven't seen him. He shows up again. I see him like just skating. And he's like, hey dude, you still down to paint? I'm like, fuck it, let's go. I go the next day with a bottle of Jameson.
Yeah.
We're just, you know, drinking while we're painting. Let's see, where was I? He shows me different techniques with the paints, with the, what do you call it, mediums. Today I used baby oil because I forgot my terpenoid. Yeah, just different techniques, like those curtains. He taught me how to do those curtains, how to do this layer. First the layer of red, then adding the black, and then just mixing it together to like blend in, like fade out.
Yeah.
And then under it too, under the curtains, the reflection from the,
no?
yeah, the shoes, everything, man. So he definitely helped a lot.
Was this? Oh, this is the Happy Clown.
This is the Happy Clown that my grandfather actually, he has one, and then I did like a replica of it.
That does look like a happy ass clown though.
Yeah, classic.
Is he smiling about?
Yeah, that one was a learning process too because of the hat. The light's coming from the clown's right side, so our left, and so, yeah, so I was just putting the source of light heading into the darkness.
Nice.
Yeah, that one. What did I do with that one? I sold that one to my aunt. Yeah, that one I sold to my aunt. Yeah, see, that's the one. That's the one we talked to you about.
TV on fire.
Yeah, TV on fire. I actually changed that TV because the original picture, I gotta look for it. The actual picture was just the middle, what you see on the screen, and it was a night picture. We're just like.
I could already picture that being lighting that shit up.
Yeah, it was fun. There's this book called The Anarchist Cookbook.
The cookbook, yeah, I've heard of that. There's a movie about it too, right?
Yeah, I think on Vice as well.
Yeah.
And like I said, you just get styrofoam, and we found this shit like all over the street.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Yeah, how did you know how to do that? Like,
Yeah, it's a Anarchist Cookbook. Yeah, and we found, like I said, the styrofoam. We're like, all right, while going to the store or going to a gasoline station, look at the floor and see if you find styrofoam. And we found like a bunch. Put it in a mix, like in a bucket. Put the gasoline in there. Start mixing it, and we're just like, what the fuck? Yeah.
cool.
And yeah.
That's the gash, no?
Yeah, it's a
Gash.
Punisher inspired gash.
Is it on you or on
It
your
was on me.
homie?
Yeah, that's my goldfish right there under my ear.
Yeah.
I did it through the mirror. I did a cut right here, and then the bullet hole on his shoulder.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, experimenting with different mediums is cool.
yeah.
It's like FX makeup, no? That's what's called.
My niece was fucking scared when she saw that.
Oh,
It was-
shit.
It was at night.
You're
It was
like,
like it was at 8 o'clock, and she was ready to go trick or treating or something. And she runs up the door, and then I open it, and she's like, "Ah, Tio Lalo," and then I'm like, she looks at me, she's like, it's almost like she's about to cry. I'm like, hey, no, it's fake, it's not real. I get closer, she books it.
Shit, yeah. Little kid would scare the shit out.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I mean, thanks for telling us a little about yourself,
Hey man, thank you.
about your inspirations, your influences, and you're gonna paint for us live, no?
Yeah.
Did you bring? Oh, I don't know if I asked you. Like, you have a sketch, or it's just like you get an
Point
express
blank.
from-
Yeah.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
All right, we're
I'm
gonna let
try-
you do your thing.
Yeah, the whole
The-
wet on wet.
Nice.
Cool, man, thanks.
And beach rat. You want them hanging out right here?
Yeah, it's fine. See how it looks. What you laughing at?
Yeah,
Who up there?
Yeah, put them on.
on. Oh, stop.
Went down to Louisiana. What's a whole new world? Yeah, went down to New Orleans. Looked like the third world. I was just coming for the weekend to find me a nice girl. Come on, what's wrong with that? Yeah, it looked like Berlin at the end of World War II. Yeah. They said Katrina swept in. There was nothing you could do. And Big Brother ain't done nothing. He ain't no brother to me or you. So we got the backwater blues. Who's gonna take it away? We got the backwater blues. How the hell did it get this way? I know I'll feel it tomorrow more than I felt it today. Met a gal named Mary Lou. She lost everything. I mean everything. They gave her a trailer in the bayou. She'll FEMA hauled it in, formaldehyde and all. Yeah, it's been how many moons now? W, that asshole, ain't done a thing. So we got the backwater blues. Who's gonna take it away? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got the backwater blues. How the hell did it get this way? I know I'll feel it tomorrow more than I felt it today.
a miracle that we're alive. There's an answer waiting to tell me how I've wronged. There's a hope that's waiting, convince me to move on. I went down to the earth, I went down to the earth, head heavy in my hands, I went down to the earth. But I lost my prayer, but I lost my prayer. Many years ago, I lost my prayer. Ooh. Mama said you must believe there are things you just don't see. Just this, my little girl. Being alive is a miracle. 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 Who can I call to now? Who can I call to now? Ain't no heaven, ain't no hell. Who can I call it to now? Feels like the end of the end. Feels like the end of the end. If I give down, they'll win. Feels like the end of the end now. Ooh. Mama said you must believe there are things you just don't see. Trust in this, my little girl. Being alive is a miracle. 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 There's an answer waiting to tell me how I've wronged. There's a hope that's waiting, convince me to move on. Mama said you must believe there are things you just don't see. Rest in this, my little girl. Being alive is a miracle. 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 I love you more than anything. You my rock when I had nothing. All I wanted was someone to hold me through the end of the world, and don't make excuses, and don't make excuses like this. invincible. You said I was your angel, and you would marry me. You said I was the best thing you could ever hope for, oh, but you just had to leave. Makes me wonder if you love you. Oh, makes me wonder if you ever care. Makes me wonder if I owe your love, if it was just words. Am I unlovable? Must I fight the world alone? Was I so horrible? I do the best with what I know, and I'm not invincible. I'm not invincible. You feed me lines from a fairy tale, so good at lying, you believed it real, and I put my faith in what you said, believing that our love would last. But I'm unlovable. I must fight the world alone. Oh, I'm so horrible. I do the best with what I know, and I'm not invincible. Oh, I'm not invincible. Am I unlovable? Must I fight the world alone? Was I so horrible? I do the best with what I know, and I'm not invincible. No one knows who I am, 'cause I run from myself faster than I ever ran from him. I run for my freedom, away from the lies, and mostly I just run to hide. All the conversations these days seem to say to me, I hope you find what you're looking for. I am on a freedom run, running from myself ain't really fun. Freedom run, freedom run. I'm on a freedom run. Well, the train is coming at me, it's laughing down the tracks. I freeze in slow motion, keep on looking back. My past is gonna hit me with everything I did well, and make me pay the consequence for running away from it. I am on a freedom run, running from myself ain't really fun. Freedom run, freedom run. We are the same and we're tired of this game we've been playing for so long. And I'm trying to understand all the ways of being a man, and I hope that sooner or later I'll get it right. Do I have what it takes to hold fast to my strengths, master my fate, and not lose my name, and not lose, and not lose my name. And I'm trying to let go of all those angry ghosts who walk beside me, waiting on my death. And they keep calling out my name while my voice tries to remain, oh, the loudest of all reasoning. Do I have what it takes to hold fast to my strengths and master my fate, and not lose my name, and not lose, and not lose my name. It was a good conversation about how the world had come undone. All my fears come out to run. No more hide and seek to save me. And I made friends with every heartache, every foolish fight. Through my face and they still call me down the waking sun. And do I have what it takes to hold fast to my strengths, master my fate, and not lose